Good morning this morning and welcome to a holy cow. We have hit 1 million downloads on YouTube edition of the OHIO podcast. Do us a big favor if you don't mind and smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Ring the bell, get notified every time we go live or we drop new content on your doorstep. And don't forget, put a comment down in the comment section below. We want to know what you think about what we think here at the OHIO podcast. Chris, I guess it was a little over 6 years ago.
Mhm.
Aaron and myself decided to start recording our thoughts about Ohio State on a little audio podcast that we called the OHIO podcast. About a year later, we met you and we became a three-man team here at the OHIO podcast. And since then, we've gone through a lot of growth and a lot of changes. Aaron went off overseas with the U.S. military, came back home, started a family, had some children, and you and I kept the boat afloat. We've added and trained and sent off into the big world, different hosts at times, and here we are, brother. We sit in July of 2025, and the OHIO podcast is bigger and better than ever, man. We went from audio only to video
Mhm.
in I want to say January, February of 2023, so a little
Mhm.
over 2.5 years ago. And since then, Chris, we have hit some huge milestones here at the OHIO podcast. Now, that's what I want to share with all of you today. As of this past weekend, our channel went over 1 million views here at the OHIO podcast on YouTube. That includes 93.9 thousand hours of watch time from you crazy people, you Buckeye fans, and you Buckeye haters. That also includes 4.3 thousand subscribers to this channel. And so, after revealing all of that, Chris, we wanted to say thank you to each and every single one of you. Even if it's just clicking on one video that we made, we want to say thank you to all you Ohio State fans, all you scum fans who hated us, all of you college football fans who were curious. We want to say thank you. Big shout out to our wives, our families who encourage us to continue to do this wild, crazy, time consuming hobby of building this podcast community here at the OHO podcast. A big thank you to all you Ohio State fans who have watched and commented, and some who have loved what we've done, and others who haven't. Thank you to all of you. A big shout out and a huge thank you to all of the Pod Squad members, those who are in the chat, those who comment, those who consistently watch our videos, and of course, those paying members who believe in what we do, Chris, and want us to know that they believe in what we do by dropping a little bit of dime our way each and every single video we make. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Chris, 1 million plus views in a
Y-
little over 2 years.
You know, it's a little mind-boggling, Eric, to think about it. Who thought people would want to look at our ugly mugs a million times? I mean, seriously, but not only here. We've taken it out in public, and it's really great. The podcast itself, thanks to the strength of all those people that you mentioned who have been watching us religiously. Um, I can't say thank you enough because of what you've enabled us to do. You've enabled us to take our little hobby and you know provide a platform to people who want to speak out for the Buckeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's made it possible for us to really have some great guests on who we need to really thank as well. Um, and I would be remiss if I sat here and tried to name off guests, Eric, because I'm going to forget somebody. We've had fabulous guests from other podcasters, radio personality. We've had, uh, obviously, we've had former Buckeyes on the show. Um, And I just want to say thank you to all those guys as well who have helped us get to this point where we're in a position now where we can actually positively affect a little bit of a change thanks to what these people have provided us. You know, we've already built one little library. We're on the verge of another one, Eric, and that's because of these people, because of the Pod Squad, because of the viewers, because it's not always just our normal listeners that donate. It's some of the others. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's helped us turn this little, I guess, this little dream into a little reality, man.
Yeah,
Because it's been a lot of fun.
yeah. The audio podcast has when we started that in March of 2019, it's continued on. We drop a lot of what we do video. It's always video first now, but then we turn it over into an MP3. We drop it in as a podcast a lot. We're well over 500. We're almost up to 550 uh, episodes on our audio,
Mm-hmm.
and that community is strong, as strong as it's always been, and continues to grow. Some of our first listeners, like Eric Osbeck and people like that, um, they continue to listen to the audio version of the podcast. You know, they'll drop in a every now and then and video, but we still have a lot of people who love to listen to our audio version. And of course, we've gone through in the last year a lot of changes. We brought on Devin and Mello, and they went off and spread their wings after a few short months. And the Buckeye boys started their own channel, and now they've hitched their wagon to Scoop, and they were a part of us, and excited to see them doing their things. TG and Sean have come on, and they're building the Buckeye Lounge here at the OHIO podcast. And you know, Corey jumped in when we needed someone else to jump in, and he was a big part of last season, and we appreciate him as well. So each and every single person who has been a part of what we've done and is growing what we do. Oh, Buck Vader, another person who's
Yes,
jumped in, and
Mika.
Mika, who's does videos with us, and the community here. And that's really what I want to talk about is how much I love this community. It means a lot to me, and here's why. I believe that we have the kindest, most real, most entertaining community out of all of them that I've watched. I've been in a lot of chats. I've participated in a lot of the other Ohio State podcast communities. I don't, and you know, I see a lot of them. They trickle in here and there
Mhm.
and everywhere, but none of them, when all those people come here and they're all gathered here, it's something special. There's something special here. And like I said, I think they're the kindest, most real, dedicated, and fun and entertaining group of people in the entire Buckeye sphere of fans, Buckeye Nation. And I can't help but to feel that those type of people gravitate to what we do because that's who we are, Chris. We don't try to be somebody that we're not. We just we just try to be ourselves. We try to be kind. We try to be entertaining. We try to have fun. We love Ohio State, and I think that shows forth in the content we create.
Yeah, if there's one thing I would say about our group, very passionate but very respectful. You know, you look at a lot of these other chats and the things that goes on in a lot of these other chats, and we don't have that here. That's in big part to not only our people, but obviously the wrenches we have monitoring our chats.
Yep.
Uh,
Tyler, Lisa,
Tyler, Sarah, Lisa, Sean.
Sean,
You know,
Ryan Day's championship beard.
yes, yeah. Speaking of that, how many of those 43 members, 4,300 memberships has he paid for?
Quite a few of them,
Or
man.
at least gotten
Quite a
them
few.
started. You know, that's
Yeah.
um, yeah. The community we have is just amazing, and we saw a little taste of that this past weekend when we went to Jimmy Buckets for Big Nuts fundraiser. Uh, we've seen we've seen that with other appearances we've done. We've seen it with you know fundraisers we did. This community is just tremendous, tremendous people. Not just tremendous football fans, but tremendous people. And Eric, will tell you, we're growing. We're growing slow, but you know what? I feel like kind of our slow growth is kind of the Ryan Day way of doing it. We may not get all the Buckeye fans, but we're going to get the ones that are the right fit.
Yeah. So let me speak to that. I'm very transparent about the behind the scenes here, and what we make in monetization and what we do. So you may not know, but you can buy subscriptions. There are companies out there who will create bots for you, and for a couple $100 you can buy 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscriptions. And they're not real people. They're just
There are a number.
computer programs is all they are. And they will get these bots to subscribe to your channel, and it'll boost your numbers. And there have been several Ohio State podcasts who have done this.
Yeah.
And so their growth was huge. Um, and it did help boost them, and it exposed them to more Ohio State people, and they were willing to make that investment to do that. And I mean, it is what it is. We have never bought one bot. We've never bought one subscription from a fake company. Um, we have done this the old-fashioned way, and that is just through hard work on social media, through invitations, going and trying to get our name out there to people, whether it be in the public or online, and just through old-fashioned just grinding each and every single day, making content, editing content, producing more content. And I would like to think we're pretty good at it, Chris, because
Mhm.
a lot of our stuff gets knocked off by other podcasters. A lot of our
Yeah.
ideas, a lot of our announcements, lo and behold, become other podcasts' announcements within a week or two or a year later. And so we're kind of trendsetters here, not to toot our own horn, but we've gotten to the point where Chris and I, when we have an idea, we're like, we probably shouldn't say nothing until right before we do it. Because it's gotten to the point where we make an announcement, and then everybody's talking about this other podcast that made an announcement, and we're like, but we did that a week or two ago. So it's funny how competitive this niche is within the Ohio State community. But I'm here to tell you, we don't care.
No, no, we're fans talking football. That's all it is.
Yep.
We're not trying to make a living out of this. If we can do some good in the community, great. I mean, sure, it'd be great to be able to do this for a living, but we're a long ways off from that. Until then, we'll just enjoy doing what we do, and I think doing it with, uh, you know, a lot of integrity and a lot of passion, just like you talked about. Um, we've had ideas stolen, we've had time slots stolen, we've had all kinds of things stolen, but
We've
that's
had
okay.
we've had videos be turned into articles on big name brand
Yes,
sites that you all know, where it's like, wait a minute, we just started a video series, or we just created this idea that we did, and then it becomes an article on a big big website a week or two later, and it's like, gee, I wonder where they got the idea for that article.
yeah, but you know what? I can honestly say that I'm proud of the way that we have grown. I'm proud of this number more than people will ever know. Um, it's just it's a phenomenal feeling to know that you know our stuff is being enjoyed, it is being watched. And like you said, Eric, this is just the beginning. We got so many big plans coming up as we move forward. Um, that I hope people continue to watch, continue to share this with their friends, so we can continue to build our community.
100%. We will continue to march forward. reinvest. Again, I'm very transparent with all of you. Um, the podcast didn't make money for 6 years, like 5 years. 5 years, we never made a dime doing this. We were in the hole. I would go to my, I would go get my taxes done every year, and she would look at me and go, "This business never makes any money." I go, "It will one day." And this past year in 2024 was the first year where we broke even as a company and we actually made some money for the first time. And the money we made, Chris, you know what we did with it? We reinvested it into the
Yeah,
entire podcast again.
exactly.
And the whole point was to try to continue to build what we do, continue to try and get more out there. And that's the whole point of this thing, is to just continue to build the community, because at the end of the day, we are just two Buckeye fans who love Ohio State and love to talk about it. And you all love to be a part of that. And that means the world to Chris and I. And so that's what we're going to continue to do. We do have some ideas. We'll be happy to share those ideas with all of you when we announce them and we launch them. I think you all are going to love the next phase of the OHIO podcast as we continue to grow and try to further our reach within this community to grow this community. But I will promise you this much. From day number one, the OHIO podcast, the slogan was two guys who love talking about Buckeyes and hating on Michigan. That was the slogan from day one.
Do we do that?
We're
Do we
never
hate
going to
on
change
Michigan?
that. We're
Do we
going to
hate
hate
on
on them.
Michigan?
We're going to hate on them.
I don't
We're
know
going to
if we
hate on
hate
them.
on them.
We're gonna keep talking Buckeyes. We're gonna keep hating on that team up north. That's what we're gonna do, and we invite all of you Ohio State fans to continue to do so. And all you fans of the team up north, you can continue to click on these videos and make comments and continue to help us with the algorithm. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, and we'll continue to do great things here. There will be a few changes this season. We'll announce those when they come, but we wanted to share this with you. This isn't us trying to pat ourselves on the back. That is not what this is. This is us saying thank you to you. And it's us taking a victory lap with you, because this is an achievement that in my wildest dreams I never thought would be possible. And it's overwhelming, and I want to say thank you. That's what this is about. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Appreciate everything um, that everyone has done. Like you said, Eric, the family, our families. Oh my gosh, the things that they've sacrificed for us to do this is incredible. But the listeners, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, um, so that more people like yourselves, like us, true Buckeye fans, can continue to have a place to just come and talk football, not have to worry about all the drama of some of those other chats.
Yep. Yep, which we try to keep those out of the chat, and so that's when we say a big thank you, hats off to our all our moderators during the live chats, Sean, Lisa, um, Ryan Day's Championship Beard, my wife, Tyler, all of you guys. Thank you so much for keeping the chat clean. Really do appreciate that, for the live shows, and so we'll continue doing what we're doing. And who knows? It took us a little over 2 years, 2.5 years to get to 1 million. Let's see how long it takes us to get to 2 million.
The goal should be half that now.
Should it? About a year and a half, year and a
About a year
quarter.
and a half. Yeah, let's go a year and a half.
Will we be making another thank you video a little over a year from now, saying we've hit 2 million?
As we're celebrating three in a row.
Ooh, maybe, maybe it'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna be talking about it, chatting about it, from now until then. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, ring that bell, and let us know what you think down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll continue to do this thing the best we know how for you, and continue to include as many of you as we can in this community to get it to continue to grow. Till next time, be kind to one another. I owe someone's OH in Carmen, Ohio with all your heart. Chris, you know what to do. OH.
IO.